7 herbs to prevent and kill cancer. In an era where modern medicine intersects with ancient wisdom, we sometimes forget to look to the herb garden, that miniature forest in our backyard or windowsill, that is teeming with natural warriors against one of humanity's most fearsome adversaries, cancer. Yes, the very word sends shivers down the spine, but fret not. For today, we step into the enchanted realm of phytonutrients, antioxidants, and therapeutic compounds, a magical apothecary that promises not just hope, but a robust defense against cancerous foes. Come, step into this verdant labyrinth with us, as we decode the myths, validate the science, and offer you the treasure map to a body less hospitable to cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, brew your teas and spice your stews, for this is a journey that promises not just flavors and aromas, but the ultimate gift, a fortress of health against the looming shadow of cancer. This is going to be an herb-tacular adventure you won't want to miss. 1. Turmeric, curcumin. That illustrious golden-hued spice that hails from the aromatic corridors of South Asia. A pinch of this, a dash of that, and voila, your curry sings, your smoothie radiates, and believe it or not, your cells do a little dance of defense against one of humanity's greatest health nemeses. First off, allow me to introduce your curcumin, the reigning champion in turmeric's arsenal against cancer. Curcumin is not just the pigment that gives turmeric its signature golden glow, it's a veritable Wonder Woman of the phytochemical world. With her lasso of anti-inflammatory properties and shield of antioxidant prowess, curcumin strides gallantly through your cellular landscape, targeting and neutralizing free radicals and pro-inflammatory substances. Picture this, curcumin, our golden warrior, roaming the corridors of your bloodstream, identifying rebellious, potentially cancerous cells that dare to alter the harmonious balance of your body. With a flair for molecular acrobatics, curcumin binds to specific proteins, activating pathways that send the cancer cells into a sort of existential crisis, compelling them to self-destruct in a process scientifically termed apoptosis. But curcumin doesn't stop there, it has a multimodal approach, also disrupting the communication between cancer cells, effectively thwarting their wicked plans of proliferation and invasion. Whether you swirl it into a warming cup of golden milk, infuse it in your robust curries, or even include it as a supplement under professional guidance, incorporating turmeric into your daily life isn't merely a culinary choice, it's a strategic move in your grand game against cancer. So, my friends, the next time you find yourself marveling at the rich hues of your turmeric-laden dish, take a moment to salute curcumin, your golden knight in anti-cancer armor. And as you savor each flavorful bite, imagine sending forth an army of golden warriors, each committed to safeguarding your health and defeating the menacing dragon of cancer that dares to rear its ugly head. 2. Green tea, Camellia sinensis. The very elixir that has adorned the tables of emperors and monks alike, a hallowed brew that whispers the ancient secrets of wellness with every steaming cup. Journey with me to the misty, verdant tea fields of Asia, where every leaf picked is a page turned in the glorious tome of health benefits, among which stands the chapter on thwarting the menacing specter of cancer. Let's unspool the tale of catechins, the gallant knights in the kingdom of green tea. These polyphenolic compounds are nothing short of microscopic heroes, each wielding their antioxidant swords with finesse and agility. Yes, these catechins are the vanguards in the fight against cancer, for they patrol the cellular realm with unyielding vigilance, neutralizing free radicals and preventing oxidative damage, one of the precursors to cancer formation. From breast to prostate to lung cancer, the research is pouring in like a perfectly brewed cup of sancha, attesting to green tea's effectiveness in inhibiting tumor growth and enhancing the efficacy of cancer treatments. To think all of this might be gained from sipping a few cups of this exquisite brew each day, a ritual, a pleasure, and a shield rolled into one. Whether you partake in the ceremonial elegance of matcha, delight in the robust flavor profiles of dragonwell, or simply enjoy a comforting mug of everyday green, each sip is not just a moment of respite, it's a statement, a spell, a salute to your enduring health. As the steam swirls up, carrying with it the ancient aroma of wellness, envision it also carrying away the threat of cancer, leaving behind a temple, your body, purified and fortified. So steep that aromatic cup with intention and let the fragrant infusion cascade through your being. For as you sip, you're not just tasting a tradition that spans millennia, you're partaking in a heroic saga of wellness. 3. Ginger, Gingiber officinale. That zesty, pungent root that has jazzed up our culinary creations from stir-fries to smoothies, and even found its place in our teas and tonics. But did you know that beyond its taste bud tingling properties, ginger is a veritable gladiator in the arena of your cellular health, dueling valiantly against the formidable adversary that is cancer? So come, let us traverse the underground kingdom of this gnarled and knobby root, and unearth its remarkable anti-cancer prowess. Gingerol, the charismatic commander-in-chief of Ginger's anti-cancer battalion. Don't be fooled by its humble demeanor, this bioactive compound is a powerhouse. Picture it as the swashbuckling pirate of the phytochemical sea, brandishing its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant cutlasses as it sails through your bloodstream, intercepting and confronting rogue cancer cells with the agility of an acrobat and the finesse of a fencer. The accolades for ginger don't stop there. Scientific epistles written in lab reports and scholarly journals sing odes to its efficacy in combating various forms of cancer, from ovarian to gastrointestinal. Even more astonishing is its capability to enhance the effectiveness of conventional cancer treatments, working in synergistic harmony to multiply the healing impact. So here's to ginger, that piquant spice of life that dances on our palates and vanquishes our internal foes. As you bite into that next ginger-infused morsel or sip on that invigorating ginger tea, take a moment to salute this unassuming yet valiant protector of well-being. 4. Rosemary, Rosmarinus officinalis. That evergreen herald of Mediterranean climes, its needle-like leaves wafting a heady perfume that evokes both kitchen hearths and ancient apothecaries. This aromatic sentinel does more than just season our roasts and grace our focaccias, it serves as a vanguard in our perpetual struggle against the encroaching menace of cancer. Make way for carnosol and ursolic acid, these are the valiant knights that ride forth from the castle Rosemary to defend your kingdom from malignancy. Imagine these phytochemical heroes as vigilant sentinels, garbed in armor wrought of antioxidant molecules, their shields embossed with the emblem of anti-inflammation. These compounds patrol the convoluted corridors of your cells, searching out the precursors of tumors and aberrant growths. Not to be outdone, ursolic acid orchestrates its own elegant ballet of biochemistry. With the grace of a maestro, it inhibits key enzymes and pathways that cancer cells rely on for sustenance and growth. It's as if ursolic acid waltzes into the enemy's supply camps and sets them ablaze, leaving the rogue cells starved and weakened, easy prey for your body's natural defenses. So, the next time you garnish your dish with a sprig of rosemary or inhale the herb's invigorating aroma, imagine you are summoning an army of phytochemical warriors, each committed to shielding you from the dark shadow of cancer. 5. Garlic, Allium sativum. That pungent pearl of culinary alchemy, a darling of kitchens both humble and grand, transcending continents and cuisines in its aromatic ubiquity. Yet, do you realize that when you peel back its papery sheath, you unveil not just a staple for your sautés and sauces, but a formidable sentinel in your own internal epic, a saga against the dark, treacherous foe that is cancer? Join me, as we peel away the layers of this humble bulb to reveal the extraordinary armory it houses within. The star of our tale is none other than allicin, the stalwart champion awakened when garlic's cell walls are breached. Picture allicin as a knight donned in brilliant armor of sulfur, a sword of enzyme activity in one hand and a shield of bioactivity in the other. As this warrior courses through your bloodstream, it searches out invaders, particularly those malignant cells conspiring to mutiny against your very being. But our tale does not end with allicin alone. For garlic is a fellowship of anti-cancer compounds. Agenin and diallyl sulfides join the ranks, contributing their own specialized skills to this coordinated assault. Whether blocking the nefarious enzymes that enable tumors or stifling the supply lines that nourish them, these compounds are more than mere footnotes in garlic's anti-cancer chronicle. They are key players, each a hero in their own right. The scientific scrolls are abound with testaments to garlic's virtues, studies penned by scholars and verified through rigorous trials. Breast cancer, prostate cancer, colon cancer, the list of foes vanquished or at least beleaguered by garlic's might is long and illustrious. Thus, when you mince, crush, or slice this magnificent bulb, you're not just releasing flavors, you're unleashing an army. So, as you contemplate your next culinary adventure, I invite you to anoint your dish with garlic not just as a spice, but as a sacrament, a tribute to your well-being. Let each fragrant clove be a talisman, warding off not only vampires of legend but also the all-too-real specter of cancer. 6. Holy Basil, Ocimum Sanctum. The leafy empress of the herbal kingdom, exalted not just in our gardens but in the hallowed scrolls of Ayurvedic wisdom. More than just a familiar face in culinary endeavors, this green goddess is an ethereal elixir in the age-old fight against the big C, cancer, that relentless marauder that invades our bodies and seeks to overthrow the delicate balance of life itself. Hark, for the protagonist of our tale is a suite of celestial compounds, flavonoids, phenolics, and essential oils, each serving as a high priestess in the temple of anti-cancer activities. Among them, eugenol reigns supreme, a compound so majestic that it might as well don a crown of antioxidant glory. Picture eugenol as a sorceress, wand in hand, casting spells that disintegrate the very DNA of treacherous cancer cells. It's as if this molecule dances to an ancient rhythm that hinders the proliferation of these malignant invaders, and even coaxes them into cellular apoptosis, a poetic end to their malevolent existence. Yet, the powers of holy basil are not confined to eugenol alone. Like a well-orchestrated choir, compounds like ursolic acid and apigenin join in harmony, each singing their own octave of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant hymns. Imagine these compounds as elemental spirits, each controlling a pillar of earth, air, fire, or water, uniting to forge an impenetrable shield against the oxidative stress that aids and abets the cancerous villain. So, as you brew your next cup of holy basil tea or perhaps savor its leaves in a spicy curry, take a moment to reverence its sanctity. For in each leaf lies a drop of divinity, an essence that transcends the culinary and touches the medicinal, the protective, the divine. 7. Astragalus, Astragalus membranaceus. The unsung hero of the herbal world, a sentinel standing guard in the annals of traditional Chinese medicine. This venerable root, the essence of Astragalus membranaceus, is more than just a gnarled rhizome extracted from the earth. It is a symbol of vitality, a guardian of life itself, and a fierce warrior in the perennial battle against the monstrous fiend we know as cancer. At the epicenter of Astragalus powers lies an esoteric concoction of compounds, saponins, flavonoids, and polysaccharides, each an archmage in the secret cabal of cancer-fighting sorcery. Among these, Astragaluside 4 wears the wizard's hat, a molecule so potent that it may as well be imbued with the essence of ancient dragons. Envision Astragaluside 4 as an alchemist, transmuting base elements into gold, disrupting the malevolent growth of cancer cells and even pushing them towards the abyss of programmed death, or apoptosis. Yet, Astragaluside 4 is not the sole custodian of Astragalus anti-cancer magics. Like a cadre of mythical creatures, griffins, phoenixes, and unicorns, other compounds such as calicosin and formanonitin join in symphony, each delivering their own powerful aria of anti-inflammatory and antioxidative incantations. Picture these elements as cosmic constellations, each star an ingredient, collectively forming a celestial pattern that banishes the dark cloud of oxidative stress and inflammation that nurtures the growth of the cancerous nemesis. Do not mistake these as mere fables penned in the twilight of wishful thinking. They are testaments engraved in the hard stone of scientific inquiry. From battling leukemia to warding off metastatic invasions, Astragalus has brandished its sword in multiple clinical arenas, earning its spurs and shield in the heraldry of phyto-oncology. In this symphony of nature's pharmacopoeia, we've traversed across continents and cultures to bring you 7 herbal luminaries, each with its own phytochemical brilliance and anti-cancer prowess. From the golden hues of turmeric to the sacred aura of holy basil, these aren't just spices or teas, they are life's own alchemists, each possessing a unique ability to safeguard your health, particularly in the relentless battle against cancer. So, as you sip that cup of green tea or sprinkle garlic onto your dinner, know that you're not just partaking in culinary delights, you're tapping into an ancient lineage of healing. Let us raise our cups and spirits to these botanical warriors, our unsung heroes in the ceaseless quest for a life well lived and free from the shadow of cancer.